So, let's talk about depression and depressed mood. I've been confronted to this my whole life, probably also because it's part of the sickness, and some of the medicine can produce also depression and depressed feelings. But circumstances also play a big role in this. And I know that, for example, when I was 8 years old, I had already a pretty complicated childhood because of the suffering, the pain, and these sicknesses that went berserk in every direction. And I remember this moment when I was this kid, this 8-9-year-old kid. I was crying in my mom's arms, and I remember just telling her, "Mom, if this is what life is all about, I don't want to live anymore. I'm too tired." And I just think that in that moment, I didn't have any hope at all for my future. And I think that this sense of hopelessness is oftentimes a big root in depression. It's like we don't have hope. All we see is what we have, our circumstances, everything that we're going through. And it's like we lose sight of what could be, and we're just stuck in what's happening right now. And I've experienced depression, I mean like phases of depression later on during my adult life as well. And then I've also been confronted to this depressed mood. So it's not necessarily a depression, but you're just depressed or sad all the time. And so what I really realize in these moments is that it's full of discouragement. It can come from hope deferred, when you're hoping for something and it's just not coming, and it's like you're being stretched beyond yourself, and you kind of like lose sight and lose hope, and that can be a reason of why you could feel depressed. Another one is disappointment. I know I've been through a lot of disappointments in my life, in many areas of my life, and I think depression is linked to disappointment as well. The thing is that you just always feel like crying. It's like you got this heaviness on you. There's like this such deep pain inside of you, and you're so lonely and nobody understands it. And it's like it isolates you from the world around you. And it's like your life has no more colors. It's just in black and white. And you're tired. There's no more pleasure, no energy. And I would just really like you to know that if you're going through this, it's okay. And I understand what you're feeling. And there are other people that are going through it too, and you're not alone. And I really want you to know that you're still loved. You're still very precious, and you will get through this, and you will get out of it. I promise you. Because I have, and I know that you will too. So how do you process depression, and how do you get out of it? I'm just going to share a few things that I did or that worked for me. First of all, I believe in Jesus, and so I asked God for help because it's hard to get out of depression. And ask other people to pray for you. Don't isolate yourself. Do not cut yourself from the world. Talk to people that you trust about it and that can process it with you. Mourn. Yeah, I know this can sound crazy, but mourn the things that didn't happen. Mourn the things that you can't experience or can't have in a good way. It's okay. And what helped me also so much is just to know that my God also went through hard phases. I know that there's verses that say that Jesus cried, he wept. The Bible says that he was a man of sorrows, of many sorrows. But the Bible also said that he is close to the brokenhearted and to those that are crushed in spirit. And just try to focus on Bible verses that bring back hope for your future. For example, in Jeremiah 29, God says, "For I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, and plans to give you hope and a future." And that's the truth. And so I really want to encourage you. You're not finished. The story is not finished yet. You still have so much to go. You guys still have so much to live. Hang on to that. And yeah. So I hope this comforts you. I hope this blesses you. I hope this helps you. And I would like to share so many other things with you in other videos. So I'm just going to say goodbye for now. but we'll meet again in another subject. Until then, see ya.